Hey, welcome to So Awkward. It's me, Don, and I'm here with the August comic bento box. It's going to be full of mystery comics that I have no idea what's in here. I'm excited to finally get into it, and I'm pretty sure Jester is too. Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, let's do it. This month's theme was explosive, I think. I don't really remember. This is actually the second comic bento I'm opening in the month of August, because last month didn't arrive until this month. And today's actually the 31st, so they're cutting it a little close with the shipping. Kablam! Welcome to a very special explosive collection from Comic Bento. And it's got all the info on the comics. So the first one is Vampirella. Very cool. I haven't read a Vampirella comic in, the Bad Girls Explosion of the mid-90s. Anybody remember that? Jester, you oh. Artwork is beautiful. It looks great. It's another high quality collection. Vampirella. She's back. Maybe she never left. I don't know. This looks pretty cool. And then we got Grimm, based on the hit NBC show by the writers of the hit NBC series, The Coins of Zakynthos, Volume 1. I've never seen the show, but I've heard of it. I think Jester actually likes this show. But this looks neat. The artwork's pretty cool. Sorta. I should watch this show. I remember that movie, The Brothers Grimm, with Matt Damon and that other guy. Who else was in it? Was it Heath Ledger, maybe? Not a good film, but rest in peace, Heath Ledger. If that was him, I don't remember. Dean Koontz, Fear Nothing, Volume 1. This is like a 90s throwback, because I think the last time I read a Dean Koontz novel could have been the 80s. I don't remember. I used to really like him as a kid, and maybe as a young adult. As a kid, I got really into Stephen King. After I literally read everything Stephen King wrote, at least up until that point, then I moved on into Dean Koontz, Peter Straub, the next best things to Kin. And I really liked a lot of Dean Koontz's novels. They were very clever and not your typical horror. They were more like thrillers, mysteries, but with supernatural stuff going on usually. Lightning was my favorite as a kid. It was like a time travel story about Nazis. This looks okay. I don't know. The artwork doesn't excite me that much. But Dean Koontz. Does Dean Koontz write anymore? Or does he just put his name on stuff that other people write? Well, he wrote the foreword. It says written by Dean Koontz. Oh, wait. Written by Dean Koontz, adapted by Grant Alter and Derek Ruiz. So maybe it's based on either a treatment or a story or a novel. Praise for the original Fear Nothing novel, so it's based on a Dean Koontz novel. Could be cool. And then lastly, and possibly bestly, is a hardcover. Wow. The Complete Dracula. I don't know what this is. The only adaptation of Dracula you'll ever need. This is the new gold standard. Warren Ellis. Very cool. It's painted. I'm not normally a fan of painted comic books, but it kind of fits this Victorian style of storytelling. I'm a big Dracula fan, big vampire fan in general. This looks really cool, actually. I love the old Marvel Tomb of Dracula series by Gene Colan and Marv Wolfman. I know he should be doing Wolfman comics. Did Marv Wolfman ever write Werewolf by Night? He should have. I don't know how these all fit a theme, especially the theme being explosive. Maybe Dracula explodes at the end of this. I don't know. He doesn't in the end of the novel. Little known fact about Dracula, he's not killed by Van Helsing. He's killed by the American. Yeah, that's right. Americans killed Dracula. You never see that in any of the movies. It's always some stuffy British guy. But in the novel, he's killed by the American cowboy with a Bowie knife. Spoiler. Let's see if that's how he dies here. No. It does end with an explosion. I'll definitely read this. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. And then Vampirella, of course. This looks really cool. So, the theme should have been vampires. I don't want to spoil anything. Let's just look for explosions. Oh, lots. Very cool cover gallery of all the sexy pics of Vampirella. This month's box is explosive in a couple of ways. First, it's exploding with value, as we crammed in $85 worth of epic graphic novels. But this collection is also our very first publisher spotlight collection. That's right, and it's an explosive expose of the great work being done at Dynamite Entertainment. Get it? Explosive? Dynamite? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll allow it. So yeah, very cool. This is a pretty neat collection of stuff. And $85, maybe. $15, $20, $25. And this one looks like money. $25. That's actually not a bad price for this, because this is really nice. Hardcovers can be pretty expensive. So I don't know. I'm not going to do the math. You do the math at home and tell me if it's really $85. Anyway, folks, that's August's explosive comic bento. It's pretty neat stuff. I'll definitely read the Dracula and the Vampirella. And I'll try out the other ones, although I'm not as excited for them. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you want to check out Comic Bento, there'll be a link down in the description. And you should. It's a really cool box. What did you think, Jester?